Welcome this evening. Thank you for joining us. This is our official launch for Core 3 Beauty. And really tonight, it's all about like, what is this system? Who is it for? And then how can we share this and leverage this in our business? So, many of us on tonight are, excited about looking and feeling our best. We have Core 3 Health. Now we can accelerate like looking great with feeling great. And so the goal of this, much like Core 3 Health, is really to create a system that sets you up for personal and professional success by simplifying things, right? Because I love that our company is all encompassing. I love that we're a product broker, but sometimes with so much technology and so many products, it's hard to know where to focus, right? So I want to just open up with 3 simple steps. We're going to incorporate Core 3 Beauty Bundle into our own daily skincare regimen. So we're going to cleanse, tone, then we're going to use 2 of the products, the Renewal Gelee and the Pentaxyl. Then we're going to moisturize, and then we're going to use the Elixir. So we're going to do a deep dive into each of those 3 products. So don't worry, but just to kind of give you a thought of where we're going. Then, obviously, when you're using the product, you're going to have some testimonials of yourself, right? You're going to have personal results that you can share with people, and that really simplifies the whole process. It's a very organic thing that we all do, talk about what we love and what it's done for us.
And so I just want to make a point with that. I know some of you said you're just starting to use some of these products.
Yeah.
Now is a good time to take that before picture. You don't necessarily have to post it yet, but make sure that you take those pictures, not only for you to see the results that you're going to see over time, but then eventually you can start sharing that when you're ready with your audience and share that journey, because those are the things that people really want to see. They want to see the results, and especially those that have a relationship with you, they want to see your results.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes a huge difference. People are more influenced by you than they are with somebody in an ad or on, social media or otherwise. But really the exciting thing about using the product and us having a testimonial, and those before and afters are everything. So like Lee said, I love that a lot of you have gotten your system, but go ahead and take your before photo. And listen, you don't need to share it all over the internet if you don't want to, but just having it where you can share it one-on-one with someone who's interested in seeing your progress, I think is really important, because it builds a lot of belief, right? But when you're sharing your own story or testimonial before and after photo with customers, then they're going to be excited to try it for themselves when they purchase it. Just like with Core 3 Health, when they purchase the system, they're going to get their own unique referral link. And then every time they refer someone who purchases the system, they're going to earn that $30 immediate cash in their Vift wallet, which is super duper exciting.
Immediate. I mean, that's what's great
Yes.
about it. And I love the fact, because people are going to want to share it anyway, but why not? They're going to love getting rewarded for that. And that's huge.
It is, yeah. So, there's 3 simple steps to using this system. This is a flyer. It's actually even available on shop.com when your customers go on the site and look at the system. So we have this same theme of restore, rebuild, reset, which I really like, right? So I'm going to liken it to the Core 3 Health, since we're all familiar with that and that's had so much success. So when we think about step 1, we're going to wash our face, use our toner, and then we're going to use the LDV Renewal Gelee. So that's going to go on that clean, dry skin. There is a little spatula included that you can scoop out. You only need a little bit. The spatula scoops as much as you need, and you'll notice it's just like a really kind of slippery, silky texture. It's very easy to apply. It quickly absorbs. So I usually just kind of apply it to my face, even my neck and décolleté, and then kind of just dab it after I apply it. But again, it does dry quickly. So that's your first step. And so we're going to do a deep dive into the ingredients and the product itself, but there's so many amazing antioxidants in this Renewal Gelee that has astaxanthin. So that's why it's sort of like the OPC3 step, right? And then with the rebuild step, instead of the NAD plus, we're talking about Pentaxyl here, because this really does help rebuild the health of your skin, and you'll hear more from Lee about that. But I do want to let you know that this is something that is best warmed up. So you're going to apply it to your fingertips. You're going to kind of put it in circle motions, warm it up, and then you do want to massage that into your skin. That's how that is to be applied. Now, the Pentaxyl does feel like a moisturizer, but it is not. It is a treatment, okay? And again, when we do a deeper dive on the products, we'll talk more about all these products are very versatile. You can use them on all different areas of your body. And then after you do those 2 treatment products, then you're going to seal that all in with your moisturizer. And then after the moisturizer is when you're going to do this elixir. So this is actually the last step in your routine, not within your treatments. It's the last step in your routine. So it's kind of in a category of its own where you use it after the moisturizer. And you're just going to put a couple drops of the oil onto your hands and then gently pat onto your face and chest and let dry. So just planting a seed, but think about reset, right? So this is something that's just like gonna calm and soothe the skin. It's going to add some extra moisture, some brightening. You'll hear all about that. But you can.
And I just want to point out this infographic is great because it's very simple. You know, keeping it simple sometimes is best.
Yeah.
So it's just 3 simple steps to add to your regimen.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll also notice it said use twice daily, morning and night. So I know that question is going to come up a lot from you guys, like, when should I use it? How often should I use it? You can use it twice a day, but just know if there's certain days where you maybe skip, that's okay.
Yeah.
You'll see better results when you use it twice a day, of course.
It's true. So we're getting questions already about the cleanse toner. Yes. So again, these are just, you're going to wash your face, use your toner, do steps 1 and 2, use your moisturizer, then step 3. If you simply go to the product page of Core3 Beauty on shop.com or any of our sites on your back office, this is all listed in the FAQs. I know some of you are popping on later, and we did already go through that. So let's dig into the products themselves. Of course, my dogs are barking. I don't know if we're getting a delivery here, but kind of elaborating on the fact that Core3 Beauty is a system that you're adding into your daily routine, okay? So those are treatment products that are really going to elevate your routine. So if you're looking for a very simple system as far as cleanse, tone, moisturize, we have 5 different bundles that you can purchase from yourself. And so all this verbiage, I just copied and pasted from all the information on the site. So Core3 Beauty works perfectly with our basic skincare sets. Build the foundation of your skincare routine with a cleanser, toner, moisturizer to complement the effects of the revolutionary skin health trio. First, cleanse and tone. Then use Core3 Beauty step 1 and 2, the Renewal Gelee and Pentaxyl. Then use a moisturizer, and then finally finish with Core3 Beauty step 3, which is the Elixir. Now, I'm just putting this up here for all of you because the goal with our customers is to simplify with Core3 Beauty, okay? So we don't want to overwhelm them. We don't have to introduce them to all of that. We just want to introduce them to Core3 Beauty. But many of you, most of you, maybe all of you on tonight are already business owners, or maybe you're evaluating becoming a business owner. So obviously you want to use your own products, right? And then one thing Lee and I were talking about as we were preparing is like, what I think is going to happen is when people are using Core3 Beauty, they're going to have such great results that they're going to want to learn about the other things that you have, right?
Exactly. And I think just like, again, focusing on what are some of the results that that particular person is looking for, and just focusing on them incorporating these 3 products into their regimen. I'm all about building share of customers through, getting that relationship going with them. And what I find is once my network starts using a couple products, they always want to add in more. So sometimes we can be a little overwhelming and be like, okay, well, you have to use this. And then we give them a list of like 8 or 9 things. And that can be overwhelming for some people. Now, if you have people that are like, I want it all, what should I use? yes, we can certainly help them with that. But again, just keeping it simple, focusing on them incorporating these 3 products into their regimen. I can almost guarantee that they're probably not using anything like these 3 products currently, if they're not using our products, right? If these are new customers, because we always want to build our share of customers, build new, get new orders and things like that. But the Renewal Gelee, the reason why this one goes on first is because out of those 3 products, it is kind of the thinnest product. So you always want to go thinnest to thickest. So if you are building this into another regimen, just kind of keep that in mind. Now with the Restore, we're getting that hydration and protection, right? So intensely moisturizes for refreshingly hydrated skin. Now this is for all skin types, because even if you are combination to oily, we still need hydration. Okay, so hydration is very different than oil. It's going to smooth and even the skin tone for a renewed complexion, but it also helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It will also help, prevent those in time as well. So that's why these before pictures are going to be really handy, because you might start seeing things very gradual that you may not see if you didn't take that before picture. Now it's also going to help reduce the appearance of redness. So it would be great for anyone that's dealing with uneven skin tone, any kind of redness, and it's going to provide that antioxidant protection, which we know is great for anti-aging as well. So really great product. It does absorb in the skin fairly fast. So that's the other thing you always want to keep in mind. Always make sure whatever you're putting on is absorbed in before you go to the next. Now, some active ingredients. You've probably heard of astaxanthin. What's great about this is it is a red algae and it contains that astaxanthin. So that's what gives this product sort of that like orangey color to it. So that right there is going to get people's attention because they probably haven't used a product of that color. There aren't a lot of topical astaxanthin treatments on the market, and it works so well. So I'm sure that they're going to see great results with it. Now, obviously, by taking oral astaxanthin, they're going to work really great together. But just by using this alone, it is going to help the appearance of the fine lines and wrinkles, reduce the appearance of dark spots, and help skin look smoother as well. So a lot of people deal with hyperpigmentation or dark spots, so this is a great product to use. Now it does have ceramicides HP in it, and what this is it's a really nice, unique blend of lipids, which contains ceramides and omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, and they help support the skin's complexion and radiance and support a more even skin tone. And then we also have the Astagel in it, which has been reported to help moisturize the skin and help keep it looking very smooth, as well as glycogen. So glycogen actually is a multifunctional polysaccharide that's used for its humectant and film forming properties. So what that means is it's going to help kind of the moisturizer or the moisture stay in the skin, and it's going to reduce the appearance of wrinkles for a smoother look. So most people are looking for smoother skin, brighter skin, more even skin tone, and of course, anti-aging. And what's really great about this product is you can get all of that. Now, Lisa did mention it does come with a little spatula that has a little divot in. You don't need a lot of this product. You'll kind of get used to how much your skin absorbs, and make sure to always massage it not only in your face, but don't forget your neck. You can massage it in your décolleté. And the other place that I would recommend is on the top of your hands. With all of our products, I always try to hit the top of my hands because those are some of the places that we're going to see some of those signs of aging as well. So again, this is step 1, and it's really for that restore step. So just make sure you apply it to clean, dry skin. Can use that spatula and just massage it in. And it doesn't really take long to apply, guys. So it's not going to add a lot of time onto your routine in the morning and at night. All right, so step 2 is we're going to rebuild with our OPC3 of skincare. You guys, like, I want you, as we go through these products, let us know in the chat or on the comments on Facebook what you love about each product. This has been a huge favorite of mine. I've been using it for a pretty long time. It must be working because I did get carded on Sunday at the airport when I was delayed. And I was like, are you serious? You're carding me? I'm almost 50 years old. But yes, this contains 3 peptide formulas that effectively firm and smooth the appearance of skin. It does help reduce the appearance of wrinkles and furrows, especially those really deep ones or those like, those difficult ones that we get on our forehead, around the brow. We call them the 11s right here. And also like anywhere that you have sagging skin. So it might be this jowly kind of area that we start to get saggy as we age because gravity is kind of going against us and always pulling down on our skin. But what a lot of people don't realize is it also helps reduce the appearance of stretch marks. So if you know anyone that has stretch marks, you definitely want to introduce them to this product. It also maintains healthy skin texture and coloration, so it is going to help with some of those areas of hyperpigmentation and help brighten the skin. And this can be used anywhere on the body. And I have to say, you do get a pretty good, healthy amount of it. The size is kind of large for the price. It's a great price point on it. And so don't be afraid to use it on other areas like the neck, like the décolleté, like your knees, like the back of your hands, anywhere where you've kind of have that sagging skin. Now, what are those 3 peptides? Well, we've got Matrixyl, which is a trademarked ingredient. And anytime you want to Google any of these ingredients and look into them a little bit further, you'll see that this is a very popular ingredient. Some products only have that one ingredient in. This one has this and more, which is pretty powerful. But that is the ingredient that really helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, keeping the skin looking smooth. It also has the acetylhexapeptide 8, which is a unique blend of 3 amino acids that has also been reported to reduce the appearance of wrinkles on the forehead and eyes caused by facial expression muscles, as well as the palmitoyl peptide. And that's a tripeptide bound to fatty acid, and it helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles as well, and also creates that firmer looking skin. So these 3 together is very powerful. I'm going to give you a couple tips on using it. Just when you do use it, you don't need, again, a large amount for your face. I would say maybe the size of a dime to maybe a nickel, depending on your skin. And what I love to do is just warm it up in your fingertips. You'll feel it kind of thin out a little bit, and you'll almost smell a little bit of a mintiness to it. And massage it into your skin. Because it is a cream, it does need the warmth of your skin in your hands. And if you actually massage it into one side of your face, you're actually going to see it will give you a little bit of a lift. It's kind of a fun thing to do. So that would be really fun to show your network that when you do use it. And I know you love that product as well. We've got a lot of people saying that they love Pentaxyl, use it every day. It is great for a lot of other things. We're seeing, testimonials come through. Those are the type of things that you want to share with your network. Share your personal experience. So the more products you use, the more that you can share when it comes to your personal experience. Now, our third product, like Lisa said, you can use this after your moisturizer. All you need is a couple drops, and you can just pat it over your moisturizer when you're done using it. You can also mix a couple drops into your moisturizer as well. You'll find your favorite way to use it. There's not a wrong way or right way when it comes to that. I'm going to say that when you pat it on over your moisturizer, it does kind of help lock in that moisture in your face a little bit more. And what I love about it is it does deliver an instant infusion of that hydration. And I'm going to tell you, I tend to have more oily skin. So like some of you, I know that have been asking, like, why would I use an oil on my skin if I have oily skin? This one, when I first used it, it doesn't have like as oily of a texture as I thought it would have. it's very a thinner oil, and it does absorb into the skin really well, and it adds that hydration. It does not make my skin more oily. In fact, as I said earlier, moisture is very different than oil. So even though I have oily skin, I still need that hydration in there. Now, it has a lot of antioxidants and vitamins that also protect the skin against free radicals and oxidative stressors. It's that super lightweight formula, absorbs in great. And you'll, again, like based on how dry or dehydrated your skin is, it may vary how much you use. You can start with a drop or two. If you feel like you need more, you can definitely put more on. It also helps reduce the appearance of wrinkles and helps maintain that healthy elasticity. Now, it also is going to help brighten the appearance of those dark spots for a radiant complexion. It's vegan, paraben-free, and gluten-free. I know a lot of you are giving, some suggestions on how you use it, and they're all great suggestions. You can put a couple drops in your hand and body moisturizer before rubbing it into your hands and elbows. I know a lot of people like to use it on their cuticles. If you have a dry patch, you can just put a little bit extra on there. I mean, there's a lot of uses, especially in the winter where I live when it's very dry. It just almost adds like that boost to your moisturizer, whatever that is. Now, it does contain vitamin E, which is what's giving that antioxidant properties to the product. And it's going to help protect against the environmental stresses and then also help brighten the appearance of the skin. And it does have sunflower oil in, which is a well-known skin conditioning ingredient that helps moisturize, soothe, and brighten the appearance of the skin. So I love that. Now, I do know some people like to also, if their skin is really dry, you can mix like a drop or two into your foundation to kind of change the texture of that as well. So a lot of really, really great suggestions in the chat. So thank you. Thank you very much for those.
Yeah, my tip with the Elixir is that I actually like to keep it on my nightstand because it is the last thing you do after your moisturizer. So it's just like a nice thing at night. A lot of times we'll put our hand cream on, so you can go ahead and put that Elixir all over and massage it on your face and your hands. Okay, so amazing products, obviously, right? We wouldn't have it any other way. But what's also super exciting is that you're saving so much money. So as a business owner or an unfranchised owner, we're saving over $30 ourselves when we purchase it at that wholesale cost. And then when our customers are purchasing it, they're receiving about a $60 savings. So that's incredible. And then they're also able to gain that $30 of every time someone they refer the product bundle to. Every time that referral, that link is used and someone purchases, they get that $30 in their Vift wallet. So personally, when they buy, they're getting a savings. You're getting the BV as the business owner. And then they can actually earn income by sharing their referral link, which they get after they purchase. So they have to first purchase, and then they get sent their referral link, and then it's limitless, so the more that they share, the better.
And I love that because it doesn't matter how many they share. They can just keep earning that right in their Vift wallet instantly. Love it.
Yeah, and like when we were talking about launching Core 3 Health at strategic planning, the first thing my mind went to is like, this is how we help people generate income to partner with us, because there's so many people that want a better way, that need a better way.
Absolutely.
People are struggling right now, and we all want to look and feel great. Many people are wanting to start a business that they can earn some extra income and change their life, but this struggle is real. Like, people are having a hard time coming up with funds to do that. So if you're earning $30 cash every time you refer this bundle, like, to me, it's like, all right, let's get it done. 15, 20 are sold. And then I have a customer base, right? So if I'm a customer and I buy it, and then I get 15 or 20 people to purchase through my referral link, I've earned enough income in my Vift wallet that I can purchase my ticket to the next event. I can, qualify my business as an unfranchised owner. So I don't know if you all automatically think that too. So I just wanted to kind of share that thought. But a significant amount of BV as well for, you, the unfranchised owner. Typically, when we sell product, we're earning retail plus getting the BV. But keep in mind, these systems are designed to be simple, fast, create results, get people excited, get people money quickly. So it's okay. I'm totally willing to part with my retail profit when my customers purchase this product because I'm getting the BV, and they're building belief, and then they're going to refer to their friends, family, sphere of influence on social, and I'm going to continue to get all of the volume from that. So it's a really great program. And then of course, anytime I sell the system to one of my customers, I'm earning profits in that as well. So hopefully that all makes sense to you guys. Any questions on that side of things as far as the incentive program for customers, how that all adds up? Again, I think because Core 3 Health has been such a success and we've all adopted that, like this makes a lot of sense, I think, for us. We are launching, like we did with Core 3 Health, we're launching initially in a couple markets to see how it goes, right? We expect it's going to be amazing, of course. So launching in the US and of course Taiwan. And so here's the cost breakdown for Taiwan, unfranchised owners and customers. So are we up for a challenge? Everybody loves a challenge, right? So when you are selling the product, not only are we having all the incredible results we talked about personally, and then growing our business volume, getting happy customers, they can earn some money referring, but we can also get excited about being featured on the leaderboard. So we're gonna have a leaderboard for Core 3 Beauty, just like we had for Core 3 Health. And the whole idea is for everyone to have some friendly competition, cheer each other on, and just like keep our brain in the game. We don't want to lose momentum or excitement. So use it, share it, sell it. That's the goal. And we want to become one of the top sellers of Core 3 Beauty. And in doing so, you can win a luxury spa experience at International Convention in August. So details to follow on the luxury spa experience. We were asking some questions about it yesterday, but let's let our events team recoup from leadership school that they just did, and then we'll start digging deeper in that. But of course, anything that our company ever does and offers is always an amazing experience and well worth the participation. But the biggest thing to participate, the biggest reason is for you and for your own business benefit and empower and equip other customers and people to have success with it as well. So we want everyone to have their best skin ever. You can get in on the action. So this did start March 21st. Many of you are already saying that you purchased your Core 3 Beauty and that you've gotten it in the mail and you already started to use it. So I love that. So we're running this challenge through July 31st. And so here's the top 3 categories. The Ultimate Confidence Coach. There's going to be 5 winners in that one category. So that's the top buyer and seller overall. Okay, so very simple. Whoever sells the most, we're going to take the top 5 people, and that's going to put you in that category of the Ultimate Confidence Coach. Then we're going to have the Regional Champ. So we're going to have 12 winners within the Regional Champ. And so this just allows you to really work within your own local region. And they're going to identify top sellers within each of those regions. So, Lee, I know you're in the northern region. You guys have an event coming up soon in May, right?
Yes, we have our regional in May.
Yeah. And so in the Mideast region, ours is May 31st and then June 1st and 2nd. So I'm really excited building into that, leveraging this Core 3 Beauty. Obviously, we'll talk about this at those regional events, and it'll just be a fun time to get together with other people, cheer each other on, have some friendly competition. So there's going to be 12 winners within that regional champ. And then 3 winners for some of our newer partners. So the Glow Up is for a newly qualified business owner who started since August 26th of last year of 2023. So they're new, right? So between then and when this event icon rolls around, that will be 1 year in the business. So they're going to specifically identify the top 3, in sales, the top 3 achievers essentially that are new within a year. So I love having different
Exciting.
categories there. I think it makes it really achievable.
And notice the hashtag best skin ever.
Mhm.
If you guys, when you start sharing it, make sure we all use that hashtag so we can all see each other's posts and we can share each other's results as well, because the more that we have it out there, the more excitement that it brings.
Mhm.
And we also need more reviews on these products. So if you've
Yeah.
got a really good review or a testimonial or even a before and after picture, I really challenge you to go on. You can go on any of our websites, go to the actual products. So we have a Core 3 Beauty landing page, go down to the bottom and submit your review. It'll show up on all the sites, no matter where you put that review, because I don't know about you guys, but when I online shop, that's what I look at. And that's what our
Mhm.
customers are going to look at as well.
Yeah, we're getting some questions about ingredients and how to share it. So I do want to let you know, Marissa, and I think there were some other questions. On the website, yes, we're highlighting the featured ingredients. We do have on our back office, you can type in skincare ingredient list, and we do have a PDF that you can download, and that is a full list of every ingredient and every product that we have. And it is actually a searchable document as well. So that's really neat. So you can search it and it'll highlight whatever you're searching for. And then it's also there's categories in there as well. So if you're looking to do a deeper dive, you might want to reference that. And then as far as some people were asking, like, how do we share it with estheticians or some industry professionals? Listen, it's not any different than how you share with anybody else. I'm just going to say, right? We tend to overcomplicate things. Very simply, it's like, yeah, if this isn't something that you necessarily what we call major in, or it's not like you're not from the beauty world and it's not what you put a lot of your focus on, then just own that and say, hey, I'm partnered with a product brokerage company. I tend to work more in the health and nutrition side of what we do, but one division of our company is beauty, and I'm really excited about this new system that we're launching, Core 3 Beauty. I'd love to share some information with you. I really, and then do that sort of like edifying them, or the feel, felt, found system, right? So, I respect that you're an industry professional. I'd love to get your feedback on this. But I think still going back to the simplicity of having your own personal testimony is huge, right? So it's not about pitching a product or selling a product. It's really like you using the system and then sharing your experience and saying, oh my gosh, this is what these skincare products have done for me. I'm really impressed. I didn't know what to expect. I thought of you because you're an amazing esthetician. I know that you're always on the lookout for, new products with active ingredients. I thought you might want to take a look at it and just share the link. The science speaks for itself. The products speak for themselves, so really not any different really than we would talk to anybody else. So just leverage the tools. We have so much great information on the website. If you look at the Core 3 Beauty page specifically, there are even some really valuable Q&As at the very bottom. And then of course, all the active ingredients are highlighted. When and how to use it is highlighted, all that good stuff. So, and then, yeah, great. Yeah, of course. Men as well. I think that was
Oh,
the one thing we were
absolutely.
nervous when it was Core 3 Beauty. It's Core 3 Skin, and it's really amazing for men. Like, my husband loves the Gelee and the Pentaxyl. He does use them consistently. The Elixir is new to him, but sometimes at night when I'm putting my Elixir on, I'll massage it onto his hands because he has like really rough hands and his cuticles. But great question. Yes, it's for literally everybody. That was part of the reason that we chose the 3 products that we did, was because they're great for every single individual. So whether male, female, no matter your age, no matter your skin type, these are products that everybody can benefit from. So, I
Absolutely.
yeah, I think I got everything. One last
Yeah.
question that we've been getting a few times is, when do we use this with the essence? So again, just look on your websites. They have beautiful infographics on all of that, but the essence is its own step. So you cleanse, tone, and then use the essence, and that jumpstarts your treatment. So you would use cleanse, tone, essence, Gelee, Pentaxyl, moisturizer, Elixir.
And
Okay.
we do have some sessions planned that you're going to be able to, plug into not only yourselves, but also your customers too. So if you want a little bit more knowledge about the products, we'll definitely bring that to you guys as well.
Yeah. So one way that you can do that is through the unfranchised marketing app. So, when we were at leadership school, I love that they did those live polls. That was really fun where you could go in and like answer the question and it would come up on the screen. And um, by a landslide, the number one tool that people love to use to share information was the marketing app. So um, know that there are already some assets preloaded on there. We will continue to add more as we get them from the company. But you can add your own. So you should record your own video of your excitement about Core3 Beauty and the Best Skin Ever Challenge. You can record a little video of yourself using the product, applying the product. You can put all of that in your own category in your media app, and the benefit of sharing information through there versus directly texting or emailing is that you'll then see through Pulse, the follow-up portion of the app, when someone is opening the email, when someone is watching the video, things like that, when someone purchased it, so you know how to follow, when to follow up, all that sort of stuff. So make sure, have fun with that. It's easier just to learn by doing than to have someone explain it to you. So don't be afraid to get in there and play around. Then the second thing that we're going to recommend that you do is share your journey with your network. So we did open up with that, but it's so important. So we wanted to close with it as well. So many times people say, oh, I really wish I would have taken a before picture. I wasn't expecting to see such a great result. So I didn't really put any stock in taking a photo, but even if it's just for yourself, I know we feel vulnerable, like putting our bare skin and our naked face out there, but even if you just take it for your own personal reference, or you might notice what some people do with before and afters is like, they may just take a before and after of like their cheek or their forehead or just a section of their face. You don't have to do your whole face. So keep that in mind too. Take the picture of your whole face, but you can crop it is what I'm saying. Something else that really seems to work, does work really well, is just recording little videos when you're applying the product, right? And so if you record the video, you can use all different tools to make it go faster, or to kind of like, clip the video to make it shorter, things like that.
And I
But
think showing people how to apply it, doing like short videos that way, maybe reasons why you decided to start using it. And, when it comes to results, like even small results are results, so
yeah.
it doesn't always have to be like a significant unless, you really have something significant to, get results with. But even if you're just showing your skin being smoother or more even skin tone, all of those things are really important. And we do have a few pictures that I've uploaded, before and after pictures from others that I've uploaded to an album that we have in our skincare group, so our private skincare group. You can use each other's photos as well.
Yeah, so important. And the more the merrier, right? And so the last thing we wanted to invite you to do as a good next step is you can register for a webinar on Monday, April 8th. So that's actually part of a series. We're doing every single Monday, we're doing a series. Mondays are for motive. So we go live at 8 p.m. This coming Monday, the first, I guess it would be, we're going to talk all about the essence, which many of you are asking. So you can look forward to that. And I just am pointing that out because, again, this link is a series. So if you want to register for the 8th, you're also going to automatically get an invite for the 1st as well. But on the 8th is when we're going to do a session about Core3 Beauty, and it's going to be very specific for customers. So we really want to help you get this in front of people. So some of you that were asking questions on how to do that, just invite people to come and learn more with you, okay? But then having that in mind, or knowing that, then let's maybe ask questions in a different forum. Like tonight was great to ask questions, right? But when we do things for customers, we want to be mindful to keep it customer facing when we have that conversation. So just know that that's who we'll be talking to at that session on the 8th. And we hope that you join us and bring some friends. And then, of course, this is just starting. We're running this all through June. So we're going to do every couple weeks, we'll have something happening. that you all can leverage, whether it's Shop Live or a webinar or, you know, maybe like a lunch and learn in the afternoon. So, and we'll be absolutely shouting out some of our top achievers on the leaderboard. So can't wait to see you guys listed there. So thank you so much for being with us. We hope that you learned a lot. Really looking forward to seeing everyone's transformations. Adding Core 3 Beauty to Core 3 Health is just like the perfect combination to look and feel your best for sure. So,
Absolutely. And I can't wait. Start checking the leaderboard. Hopefully we start
yes.
seeing some of your names up there.
Absolutely.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Good luck, everyone. All right. Take care. We'll chat with you soon.
Bye.
Bye.